Hi folks! Welcome to Living the Skye Life. If you're new here, I'm Willie.
And I'm Sarah.
We're a musician and artist, and this channel is about our journey escaping suburban life and moving to our dream home, a 200-year-old cottage on the Isle of Skye in the Scottish Highlands.
Along for the ride are our two crazy but adorable pups, Jack Spaniels and Nori.
Join us as we experience the highs and the lows of living in a remote corner of a wild Hebridean island.
This week, we grab a chance to get out in our boat as the island basks in the glow of an autumnal golden hour. But as the sun sets over the Outer Hebrides, does this trip also mean the sun going down on boating season 2024?
With the end of boating season on the horizon, we take our recently foraged bait and try out a new and top secret shore fishing spot, but with an interesting twist.
Plus, I take you along to Portree, the capital of Skye, to do some shopping for two very special birthdays.
If you don't already, please hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with our weekly adventures.
Join us as we continue.
Living the Skye Life. It's nearly sunset and we're in the Land Rover because we're going on an adventure. One of our viewers was very kind and offered us a suggestion for somewhere to fish at night. Apparently it's a spot that you can catch sea bass from the shore on Skye, which is amazing. It's a really prized fish and I hope we do manage to catch one. They're very tricky to catch, it's easier at night, so that's why we're doing this. Plus it'll just be an adventure as well, won't it?
Yeah, it's not quite the romantic walk on the beach that I had intended. I have all my layers on. I have thermals underneath my thermal trousers. I don't like being cold, essentially.
But you've packed the essentials.
I have packed the essentials. Hot chocolate. And snacks. And a hat.
So this should be exciting. I've done it loads. Sarah's never done it before. It's a voyage of discovery for Sarah and a voyage of adventure for me. But the first thing we've got to do is drive to this location. And if you ask us, we're not going to tell you because someone was very kind to tell us this location. So we're keeping it under our tammies. Let's go. So we set off towards the fishing mark, but as promised to our viewer that asked us to keep it to ourselves, that's it for the road trip. At the location, we parked up, set up our gear and started fishing.
Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy.
We are night fishing.
Hope you can see us.
Oh, you can see us. So we've got the rods cast out now and we're underneath this umbrella and we've got our flotation suits on. So we're really cosy. No fish just yet. I've just cast out though like 5 minutes ago, so we'll leave it for a bit and see what happens. Fingers crossed. How are you getting on in there?
Nice and cosy?
Caught anything yet?
No, not yet.
That's the most annoying question, isn't it, for anyone that's fishing? Have you caught anything yet? I would say most of the time that someone asks you that, it's like, have you caught anything yet? No. Have you been here long? All day. Anyone that fishes knows what I'm talking about. No bites yet. Wait patiently, wait. What's the status of the fishing rods? Are they twitching from the pressure of all the fish that are biting? No. So this is what is left of my bait, which is nothing but bait elastic. The crabs have come along and munched a lot. You're not going to get many fish bites if you have no bait on. So time to rebait and chuck them out again. Sarah stepped up to help me rebait with the clams that I dug in the previous video, but would they catch anything? Left hook just went like that. Might just be in the water or a crab.
Cheers. Nice and hot. Willie's trusting me to keep an eye on the rods. We're not actually sure what to do if they actually go off.
How goes?
A bit colder now.
Caught fish yet?
No.
You need to move around a little bit. Put some Barbie girl on and dance.
Now bring the fish in.
Would you like a hot chocolate?
I'd love one, yes, thank you.
Okay, coming right up.
Excellent.
There you go.
Thanks. Oh, this is lovely.
Quite hot.
It's in the name, isn't it? Got any fish yet? Nope, I have not. I do wonder how long it's going to be before Sarah gets bored and says I've had enough now if we don't catch a fish soon. So fingers crossed, because so far, no bites.
Depends how long the hot chocolate lasts. Today's a very special day in a very special week because it's Jack Spaniel's birthday and he is 9 years old.
He is 9 years old today, yeah, crazy.
And actually it's a special week because it's Nori's birthday in 5 days. So they're actually born 5 days and how many years apart? 8 years apart.
Yep, indeed.
So Nori turns 1 at the end of this week. So basically they're getting 2 birthdays because you can't treat one dog and not treat the other dog.
No, they don't understand stuff like that. Dogs,
No.
They're not human, you can't explain it to them. They just think the other one's getting spoiled and they're getting ripped off. So
Yeah.
we have to give them 2 birthdays now.
Yeah. That's the way we should just do it in this cottage. When it's your birthday, I should get... No.
Is that because my birthday's coming up?
Yeah.
And yours has been? So I didn't get it, but you will?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to give them a very special birthday breakfast of sausages added to their normal breakfast so they get some decent nutrition.
Yeah.
I'm going to Portree today, so I might get them some new toys, new birthday toys from Jan's. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do for Nori's birthday. Just take the toys away and wrap them up again and give them the same toys back. Is that a little bit cheapskatey?
Just get 4.
Oh, God. These boys, man. Alright, Nori will destroy them in about a week anyway. So,
True.
yeah, let's put them out of their misery now and give them special birthday breakfast number 1.
Can I stand up now?
Uh-huh, yeah.
Okay.
Bye. What's the weather like up there?
Cold.
Jack?
It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jack Spaniels. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Yeah, whatever. Give me the sausages.
Wait. Okay, Nori, good boys.
How long do you think that's going to last?
4 seconds. Not only have I come to Portree today to obviously get some birthday presents for the boys from Jan's and go to the tip. Don't think I've ever come to Portree and not gone to the tip. But I'm also going to visit a shop which I've wanted to go to for a while. It's a local company that does paint colours based on the colours of Skye. I have something in mind that I need some paint for, so I want to go check it out. So, yep, let's go in, see if I can get some samples to take back to the cottage. I got some samples, I got 4 sample pots, and I also got a tester card. They didn't have any sample pots in that colour. Honestly, I could have got more. They are such nice colours. And Leanne in there was really helpful. She told me all about what the different types are and what primer I would need, because I really want to put some colour into our kitchen. My plan originally was to paint the cupboards, but that's a massive undertaking. We do have a lot of cupboards, and because they're kind of plastic coated, we would need to prime it and then paint it. And the walls actually need painting anyway because there's lots of holes that need filling and there's lots of marks on them. So we might paint the walls, but it's a bit cream and beige and boring at the moment, so I kind of want to add some colour in. So that's why I've got some samples and I'm going to take them back to the cottage and see how they look. It's funny because Leanne said that this is now their busy period, because obviously they're all about decorating. All the places that are busy over the summer will start to do their sort of renovations and decorating over the winter period. So perhaps unique on Skye that it's a business that only gets busy really during the winter. It's so cool that they name all the colours after places on Skye, like the fairy pools colour. Oh my gosh, I would paint the whole house in that if I had my way. But it's not just my house, it's Willie's as well. It's gorgeous out today in Portree. All the colours are really autumnal. Just a really beautiful day to be out. So I've come to Jan's, which is the hardware store, and I have a list from Willie of things I need to get, including some fuses for, I think, the Landy. So yeah, let's see if I manage to get everything on the list. Always get a basket at the start. Lesson not learned. Extra strength dog toys bought for their birthday present, and just some frames to get for Willie. He got something very exciting in the post, so he's going to want to show you that. Just parked up at the co-op in Portree and noticed there are loads of ripe elderberries here in the car park. Does it count as foraging if it's in the co-op car park? I don't think anyone's growing them. I've been looking for some elderberries to make that cordial again, but I kind of missed the ones in the glen because we had so much going on. I could just take them, right? In case you were in any doubt, yes, of course I foraged the elderberries, which I took home and froze until I had time to make the cordial. Thank you to everyone who suggested freezing the berries before using a fork to remove them from the stems. It was so much quicker and easier this way. Like last year, I made a rosehip syrup high in vitamin C and added that to a cordial made from elderberries and brambles picked from our glen.
What you doing?
Looking at the stars.
They're pretty amazing, huh?
Yeah,
We should maybe set up a time lapse.
I don't know if they're bright enough.
They're pretty bright. Sarah did set up 2 time lapses of the stars, and these are the result. They certainly appeared far brighter in real life, but we hope you like seeing them nonetheless. Anyway, back to the fishing. Come on, fishy fishy. We want some breakfast, lunch and supper. Or even one would do, to be fair.
Rebaiting again?
Yeah, it's a rebait. The crabs have slowed down a bit now because they were just absolutely hammering the baits, but this time it's not as bad, they're still there. Hopefully we're about 40 minutes away from mid-tide, which I'm told is the best sort of time, mid-tide. So if we don't get anything at mid-tide we'll pack up, but I really do hope that we catch at least one fish on this trip. But you know, it's called fishing and not catching, so you never know with fishing. It's one of those things. It's one of the beauties of it actually. If you caught every single time it would probably be really boring. So I've cast out again, and hopefully this time something's going to pick it up. No bites at all apart from crab bites, which is not what you want when you're fishing, because they just eat all your bait and then you can't catch any fish. What time is it now?
It's 9:45.
We'll probably stick out until about 10:30 maybe. We can bait up at least one more time, and then after that we'll have to call it our day. Well, a night actually. But no, it's been fun, hasn't it? It's been interesting.
Definitely an experience. Romantic might be taking it a bit too far.
I think it is kind of romantic.
No, it's really cool. The stars are amazing.
Yeah.
Super cool. We can see the Milky Way above us and shooting stars.
Shooting stars! Sorry, couldn't resist it. She's right, I've seen at least 3 shooting stars tonight. And we've heard fish jumping as well, which is kind of cool, although they're not biting. But you never know. We just stick it out for another 40 minutes to an hour, I guess. Hour at a push. And see how we go. But I have really enjoyed it. And I do think it's kind of romantic doing stuff like this.
In our little cave.
The bass aren't biting though. The wind's picking up a wee bit. Let's hope the fish do with it. On the fish. Then one of the rod tips started twitching slightly, which could indicate a crab, but it could also indicate a fish biting. So I decided to wind in.
Thinks he's got a fish on.
And it was a fish, but it quickly dived into the weed, snagging me up.
Got a snag. Oh, did you lose it?
Line snapped. It was at this point that we decided it was time to pack up and head back. So we made it back from the fishing trip. Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it. It was beautiful being out underneath the stars, and the hot chocolate was very nice. I probably would have enjoyed it slightly more had we actually caught a fish.
Well, we did kind of catch a fish.
I didn't.
I went off to swim another day. I went down the next morning at low tide to see if the line was still there, and I retrieved my weight and my hooks and everything, but obviously the fish had gotten off by that time. But I'm pretty sure that it was a fish because the end of the rod was pulsing, so that usually tells you that it's a fish rather than seaweed. So I'm fairly confident that if I go out again, I've got a chance of catching. So
You're always confident. You're the same with fishing, detecting, you're the same with bottle digging. One more hole, one more target, one more
yeah,
cast.
but the shelf that's behind me right now tells a story, doesn't it? Look at all the balls that I found. So, and the metal detecting finds. That's 5 treasure finds in the National Museum of Scotland now.
You are stubbornly optimistic about these things, and I am stubbornly pessimistic, and I never think I'm going to catch anything. Quite often comes true because I'm not actually that good at fishing. I'm very good at sitting in the shelter and drinking hot chocolate though.
Let us know what you think. Personally, I see that as quite a romantic thing. You're a bit on the fence, aren't you? But I like the coziness of it. So will you come next time, or will it be a solo effort?
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, we hope you enjoyed it, and we did. But next time, I've got a feeling it might be a solo effort.
We'll see.
We'll see. Toys for the dogs. So we decided to give them, both of them today, and then they're just going to get sausages on Nori's birthday because they won't know any better. They're both getting their toys at the same time because we can't give one to one and not to the other. So here they are. Let's just see what happens.
Beautifully wrapped, I might add.
Oh, lovely. Excellent. Let's do it.
Come on, boys! Oh! Oh, boysies!
What do we do when we want something? That's right, we sit down and we wait. Gentle. Good boys. Happy birthday to you two. Happy birthday to you two. Happy birthday, Jack and Nori. Happy birthday to you.
Oh.
Nori's taking us away. Oh look, here goes.
Oh, Nori's got it open!
Oh, Jack's going to open. What's that? It's a toy. Oh, you want your old toy?
Oh, typical.
Is that a new toy? Oh, he's got the paper. He's left the toy and he's off with the paper.
Typical child. What is that, puppy dog? Bacon flavour sticks. You hear that, Jack? It's a stick, but it tastes like bacon. It's like 2 of your favourite things combined. It's very hard to follow, Nori, but I think he is happy.
Happy birthday, lads. You're 9 years old, Jack Spaniels. Where'd that time go?
Does he act like it? No.
No. This is potentially the last fishing trip of the year and the last lobster pot as well because it's the end of the season. We might get one more in, we don't know.
Yeah, we're in October now, and this time last year the boat was already out because we had some big storms heading our way, and the weather right now is beautiful. It could stay this way for the whole month.
Yeah.
It could change, however.
So we're going to take the lobster pots out just now We might put them back in if we get a chance to. We are going fishing though now, so this should be fun. Let's go fishing.
Yeah, let's go.
What are you doing?
Setting up my own fishing rod.
Half tucked blood knot there, perfectly executed. Let's go fishing now. Everybody's learning how. They were just sitting on that rock just there, and we saw them coming in land. I think we spooked them in the bowl. There's no way we could get around it because that's the way we're going.
Here we go.
Well, this is my first cast with my new reel.
It's not even a good sized mackerel.
It's a fish.
It's a fish. The first fish. It's almost the same size as the actual lure.
Off you go.
Oh well. At least one of us has caught a fish.
Well, that's true. I've got sod all so far. That's why we're not catching anything. Well, there's not much chance of catching on that side of the boat now, so I'm going to try that side. Casting it into the sun.
Go and have a sunbathe, seal. Waiting to see what we catch. Not a bad evening for it, if this turns out to be our last trip.
Well, it'd be nice to catch a fish as well, though. But you're right, it is lovely.
I think these are the nicest conditions we've had the whole season. We'll get something.
We decided it was time to move on, as our grey seal friend was very likely scaring all the fish away from this spot. Then we noticed this herring gull on the surface and realised why he was there. Sprats. We were just coming along and we saw some sprats on the surface and a seagull. So I said, Sarah, there's some sprats, and she cast into them. And now I've dropped down a rubber lure into them. Oh, yep. 4. You know what to do. So what's going on over there is there's a bait ball of sprats on the surface that have been pushed up by the mackerel to the surface. The mackerel are eating them. You need some help.
We're not keeping these.
No, they're too small.
Sorry.
It's coming towards us, look. You see the bait ball? I'm going to bring my lure through it. If there's any bigger fish that's come in, I don't think the mackerel can take that lure, it's too big. Where are they? There they are. Right, I've just cast right into these sprats. Oh, I've got a nibble on my tail, but they didn't take it. Oh, you've got some, yeah. Well done. Yeah, they're better. They're not taking my lures. But what I'm hoping is there's a sea bass up there as well that's going for them as well. And if there's a sea bass, it might take the lure. I've got this wee jelly lure on, and they're biting at the tail, but they're not able to get the hook in their mouth. So this is a waste of time, and there's no bass there.
Well, that wasn't exactly the fishing experience that we'd hoped for.
No, we caught some mackerel.
I caught some mackerel.
Sarah caught some mackerel, and I caught Nothing. I didn't even get a bite, so you're the winner here.
Hey!
But now, you know what's coming next? We're going to go and get our pots in. And I mean in, we're going to actually pull them out of the water this time because we don't know if we're going to get them back out again. We've got storms coming in a few days. It's always best just to get them out if there's a storm coming.
Yeah. And last time we checked the pots, there was nothing in them. Like,
Zero.
Zero. Not even
Nothing.
a little crab.
So this time, let's hope we have a bit more success than we did fishing and the last time crabbing. Let's do this.
Beautiful night though.
As always folks, thank you so much for watching our video. We really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please do leave us a like, a comment or subscribe if you don't already. It's free to do, helps our channel to grow, and you get notified when our videos come out every week, Sunday night 6 PM UK time.
If you did enjoy watching this video and you'd like to support the channel further, you can do so over on Ko-fi. You can buy us a coffee or the dogs a wee treat, and what I really mean is you help with the running costs of making these videos every week for you folks out there.
Or if you want to help us out more long term, you can join our amazing community over on Patreon, where you get bonus content for helping us out each month.
Or if you're interested in our creative endeavours, you can head over to Sarah's Etsy store.
Yep, for my prints and cards. Or if you like the original music in our videos, you can head across to Willie's Bandcamp page where you can check that out. As usual, all the links to these pages are in the video description below.
To all the new subscribers, we also have another channel which is called Sit With Nature. Check that out on the link in the video description below too.
Thanks again for watching, and we will see you
next week. We're leaving our suburban life, moving over the sea to Skye. Are we chasing a dream? I guess in time we will see, when we're living the Skye life. Living the Skye life.
as usual, folks. As always.
As always,
Oh my god. As always, and yet I can't remember it. Oh my god. There's just a few potholes. Nori.
Nori's being naughty. He's up at the
Nori,
counter.
don't help yourself to your breakfast. That's naughty.
Jack.
I'm holding the sausages.
Oh, you're very handsome. You do need a haircut though.
Hey, Nori. Hey. 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 Nori. You're cute too, don't worry.
I feel like a little dragon in my cave.
Oh, the camera's picking up the steam. Otherwise, it just looks like you're mad.
Maybe mine will pick you.
Oh, there we see it. Now you look like a dragon.
A big red dragon.
Well, I mean, you're Welsh, big red dragon.
Not Welsh.
And you'd like to... Why did I do that?
Puh.
And then puh.
It's like two of your favourite things combined. Oh! What is it with kids and always wanting the wrapping more than the actual present?
See, I told you.
Go and get your toy. Wait,
More paper.
More
right.
paper.
We'll get rid of the paper. I can't actually see where I'm going. I'm lighting this up with my head torch, so I'm blind right now.
Nori, give me the paper. Drop it. Thank you. Is that everything? No. I'm in the rave tent.
I just did that. I don't know what to do. We never planned it. We never plan it, that's the problem. If we planned it, we'll just point to the dinosaur, that usually helps. There's a dinosaur! Whoa! A dinosaur! What would a dinosaur?
Design a dinosaur.
Design a dinosaur. God, we're giving away our trade secrets here.
Did you just stop filming again?
Yeah.
I want my phone. I want to check Instagram.
Of course you do. You never want to do anything else.
Don't be weird.
Click here to subscribe to live in the Skye life.
Click here to go back to the start of our adventures with our very first episode.